Does this work? Indeed it does. Alright, sound check on. Now to announce on Twitter, because you know, that's the important thing. Well, hello, Mr. Hana Right Kappa. I shall be commencing doing something shortly. Oh, now let's see here. Well, when I left off last time, we had just implemented relational operators, so that's good. And we'd also noticed, or at least I'd noticed, that my original little test harness program just wasn't up to the task anymore. Oh, the joys of living near a fire station. So let's get my little test program up to the task, because this is programming languages starting to get interesting enough that, I might actually want to write some small programs in it. So we don't have we have our op names array over here. So we're going to change this. There. Woohoo! Okay, so standard string view is now doing the thing it's supposed to be doing. And we are going to be adding more operators to our list. Equal, greater, less, greater, equal, less equal, not equal. And we'll make this logical and, logical or. Might be I could call it bool, but it's not quite right, because that might cause people to believe that it's a bitwise operator or something. And I want something that's unambiguously not bitwise, because they're not bitwise operators. Let's split these up a bit. All right. So that'll help. We no longer have an equal. And there are also a few other kinds of tokens that we have that we didn't have before. Curly bracket. So here, open paren, close paren. Go. Okay, is that all the token types we've got? Let's look over our tokens. So we've got curly brace, keyword. We're missing keywords, and that's it. That's the only other one that we've added. We've already got identifier, silly person. Sure. So what keyword tokens do we have? Okay, now we have if and else. We do not have while or do yet, so we're not going to add them. All right. So let's try building Lexer test. Also, too, hello there, Luffy. Welcome to my stream. I'm writing a mini toy programming language in C++. And I just realized that I haven't been pushing my commits to GitHub. And I don't use Git, I use Mercurial, because Mercurial is in all ways superior to Git. Oh well. So, Lexer test works now. Well, that's very interesting. So I'm now wondering, what the heck happened here? This should have worked, and it did not. It sounds like we need a test case. Because if this didn't work, that means there should be a test case for it to make it work. So let's some tests. go. So this doesn't work. Okay. So it should parse. So current result equals 1. No. The current result should be 6. Oh, I forgot something. There we go. That's better. And also, too, we should be building the tests. And it should be and I should change it to parse a view. And tokens should be a view. So how many tokens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. So we got expected factor, parser aborted. So where in parser.cpp do we see that message? The error handling, by the way, is terrible. So expected factor. All right then. Oh no. Debug it. There we go. Okay. So we're parsing sequence. And so we see an if. Okay. Then we're parsing a statement. So we looked here. We tried to parse it as an if-else. We're trying to parse it as an if-else here. And again, the start is if, which should be, that is the starting token here. Test, the starting token is if. Okay. So this is as expected. Parse if else. So we got to the if. We realized, oh, it's an if. And we got here. So we successfully parsed the expression. We successfully parsed this. Then block. Now, here we're trying to do a parse statement here with then block. Well, that's disappointing. But at least we can get down to parse statement again, because indeed this should be. So parse statement. Saw a curly brace. That would parse sequence. Oh my. I'm tired. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep the stream up so much today because I am tired. Oh well. I'll go for as long as I can. And I really want to debug this problem. So that parses a sequence, which is what it should be doing, because yes. So then it goes and tries to parse a statement again. And it's parsing an expression statement. And it tries to parse an expression, which is the thing it should be doing. Then it tries to parse a bool term, which is what it should be doing. And then it should be parsing a relational clause. Which again is what it should be doing here. But why is it already at curly brackets close? It shouldn't be at curly brackets close. Right? It should be still at five, right? How did it get to curly brackets close and skip over 5? Okay. there, expression statement, optimized out. It's kind of annoying. Again, optimized out. Wow. I am crashing hard. Lack of caffeine, I think, is what's doing me in. I tend to go off of caffeine on the weekends. And so, yeah. Anyway, this is still at curly bracket close here. Here at curly bracket close for parse sequence, parse statement. Huh. So start for this function should indeed be that, but then we should have std nexted it. And if we look here, we do indeed see that when we go through all of the tokens in order, we do in fact get to yeah. I am too tired to be able to think straight. This is very annoying. I'm going to have to shut down the stream because I'm just not going to be able to think my way through this. I'm sorry, everybody. It was a very short stream. And it was debugging, too. A lot of people kind of like to see debugging because they like to see the diagnostic process. But I am just too tired, and I blame the lack of caffeine from my going off of caffeine for the weekend. I will be back on Monday, and I should be more alert then.